Life is 100 flights of stairs in a building with an elevator that goes extremely slow. Some were born on the 25th floor, but most of us were born on the first. In the quest to reach the top, the trick is to take the stairs, regardless of where you started out, and never enter the comfortable elevator, no matter how you've caught up.
What's up? What up? What up? What's up? Man, that is such epic music. I mean, like, just gets me like extra hyped. Imagine if that was just playing for you right when you woke up every single morning. I think you would get used to it, but at least at first you would be like able to like jump through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man. All right. Yes, I made a Kool-Aid reference, and I'm a black guy. I'm sorry. All right, that's my bad. All right, what's up, Wyatt Ingalls? I just saw you in the intro, Wyatt, and I was looking at it, and I was like, man, that was not that long ago. That was like less than a month ago. And I think right after that video was like made with all those kids on Media Day, that 6 of them quit our program without telling us. They showed up that day after joining maybe like, less than a month before then. and they haven't shown up since. Did we scare them off? Did I say something during media day to scare them off? You know what I'm thinking it was? Because I saw the media day of the girls' BC Denver team. What's up, Kieran and Declan Louth? I saw their media day, and all the girls were there, and they were enjoying it too. But they were all like really big time basketball players who all went to play in college. Do you think that doing a media day scared off these people because we made it seem so serious? It honestly might be the case. Like, seriously, like, because those people don't even like all know each other. I have not seen any of them since that day, and that's so strange. It's really, really weird. I'm not gonna say that they quit, but we haven't seen them. We haven't seen the. Let's see, I forget all their names now. The one little Noah kid and his sister. They're all in the video. I just saw the video. Little Jilly, that high school kid, Jilly's brother, Jacob. Again, if you don't show up more than like 5 times, I really don't know your name. I got to be honest. I don't even like commit it to memory until like I see you like 21 times, and then I'm like, Bill, how you doing? All right. So yes, I do think that it's a level of like seriousness though, whether they quit because of that or not, or whether they've quit at all. I'm still getting payments from them, so who cares? But I think like taking yourself seriously is a really scary prospect. All right. It's like, imagine like me and like my clothes. Okay. All right. Let's imagine like if I took my wardrobe seriously. If I did that, I would be putting myself on the spot. And that would be like really scary because I suck at getting dressed. I don't even try. And me saying that I don't try makes me feel better. Okay? And it's like whatever you say to me can't hurt me, blah, 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 because I don't even try. Right? Whereas if I were like, I'm the fashion guru and I was going around like judging everyone going, hey, your clothes suck. Those don't match. Then I would be putting myself out there. And that would be like very hurtful when people would like come at me, right? I know when people help me out with like my basketball program, oh my God, I love their help so much. I love feedback so much. Every single time they say anything negative at all, it tears my heart a piece. But I still ask for the help. But it's like they just like rip my heart out. It's like, I tried so hard. I'm sorry. Like that. And I know you guys feel like that for like basketball and things that you love. Trust me, you feel like that because if you put yourself out there, people are going to be like, man, you tried your hardest and still failed? Dang, you suck. You should be like me and never try at all. Because, you know, if I did try my hardest, I would have probably made the NBA. I don't know. But, you know, I felt like doing other things. But, yeah, you know for a fact you suck. No clue at all. So I think that's where it comes down to. Yeah, that's a lot of money to not get stuff out of it. I mean, yeah. Those people came to 5 events. They paid $1,500 for 5 events. I know my workouts are good. I know I'm pretty charismatic and cool. I know that like basketball's an awesome sport and like it's fun to play with Connor Rush. But I don't think that's worth $300, baby. I had to add all the other stuff because I was doing the math in my head. I had no idea. I'm very, 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 very bad at math now. No, I'm very good at math. Anyways, what's up, Aiden Wong and Noah Masseth? How you guys doing, man? So, anyways, moving on to my, that was kind of my philosophical take right there, but I didn't mean for that to be it. This was supposed to be it. All right, my philosophical thought for the day that I just randomly think about during the credits, and I just write it down right here, is who you're playing for. All right? You shouldn't be playing for like me or playing for like Sean O'Brien Jr. All right, what's up, Sean O'Brien the third? All right, you should be playing for not even yourself. Screw you. Don't play for yourself. That's the dumbest thing to do because yourself wants what it wants and it wants it now. All right, who you play for? It's not your parents. It's not for the coach. It's not for the scouts. It's not for your girlfriend. You must play, like you try hard. You go through all these hard things for one person and one person only. All right? And that person is your future self. You play for your future self. All right? And I've mentioned this before, but I used to say it all the time during high school. All right, and since. But now it's just like a part of me. Before every game, I would imagine the entire game, and I would imagine losing the game. And you know that feeling that you get when you lost the game and like you could have done something different and it sucked and like you totally messed it up, and you wish like that somehow, some way you could go back in time and like get a time machine. Well, I figured out that this is my way of doing that, and I tell myself that I got a time machine, but there was only one stipulation, and the one stipulation is I lost my memory, and all I could remember was the fact that I lost, and all I could remember was that I could have done something, but I don't know the details. But they gave me a time machine, and that time machine puts me back to right now, and I'm looking in the future at my future self. And my future self is looking back at me going, hey, can you change things for us? So for you, that person is like, a senior. And that person is like a person who can't go to college to play basketball. And they're just like distraught. All right? You don't know what it's like to be them, but you kind of do because you've been like sad today or like some other day, right? So play for that person because you don't really want college right now. You're not thinking about that. You're thinking about making the 9th grade or 8th grade or 10th grade team. They are right on the precipice of going to like some community college, not playing basketball a day in their life again, and they just finished their high school career averaging like 14 points a game, and they know for a fact if they had a chance to go back 4 years that they would have done so much more. But is it a fact? Because if it were a fact, voila, you're right here, right now. Here you go. I just told you the whole game. Now, what are you going to do? Will you make your future self proud? Or will you just be like, sorry, dude, I really like this ice cream party that I'm going to right now. No time to practice, buddy. Looks like you're not going anywhere, but I'm going to enjoy my time here. So it's up to you always. Just understand that. What's up, Alina Wong? All right, the challenge of the day. Since we talked about our 1st through 12th grade movies, today is probably the 13th. I mean, I honestly never... Yes, the 13th. All right, so over the next 12 days, we will talk about the challenge of the day for each grade level. Just to quickly go over them in case you are actually doing the challenges, which are presented in this book called Limitless Hoops, made by, there's no author on it, so like it's a magical book that just fell down from the heavens above, or if you're a satanic person, it came up from the devil below, okay? Whatever you are, this is that, all right? And there's a challenge every single day in this book, and it tells you what the workouts that we're going to do for it, and it gives you motivation along the way. And if you're not following it, you're a dummy. That's all I got to say. But the challenges for today for all the grades, and then we'll speak about one in depth, is 1st grade, day 14 of the 2-minute 2-ball dribbling challenge. The 1st graders have a lot of ball handling. All right. 2nd grade, 4th grade, and let's see, what else is there? There's other ones. 2nd grade, 4th grade. That's it. 2nd grade and 4th grade, you guys are only doing the homework assignment. You should be on day 14 of the homework assignment, which is perform the triple cross repeat, 1, 2, 5 or more minutes per day. And everyone should be doing the homework assignment, which is that. 3rd grade, you're on day 11 of the workout card. 5 minutes of ball handling, 50 push-ups, 100 jump shots, and 5 minutes of jump rope. Only take 1 day per week off. The sky's the limit. 5th grade, you're on day 11 of day 20 of the 21-day challenge. That is the mastery challenge. All right, it's a set of 10 drills designed to improve your overall game. Find the details online. 6th grade, you're on day 11 of our 4-week trick shot challenge, trick shots and skill shot challenge. For today, choose one previously unchosen skill shot to attempt for at least 5 minutes. 7th grade, you're on month 7 of the 10-month Chastain challenge. 8th grade, you're on day 11 of the workout card challenge, 5 minutes of ball handling, 50 push-ups, 100 jump shots, and 5 minutes of jump ropes. 9th grade, for today, practicing the Jamal Crawford Euro step for 5 minutes. So again, for you 9th graders out there, kind of rush. You're supposed to be practicing the Jamal Crawford Euro step. That's dribbling forward, stutter stepping, and then between your legs, behind your back to a jump shot for 5 minutes. Again, some of these things are really cool stuff. I ordered them specifically for like when you're coming off season and stuff like that. I went through a lot of work to order all this stuff, so make sure you guys are doing it. 10th grade, continue with day 14 of the fast class. 11th grade, take on day 45 of 100 of the Priobrazovanie challenge. 12th grade, take on day 4 of week 2 of 5 perfect weeks. So this is the 12th graders. I figure when you're finally done with your last game, you're on your way to college. You have to prepare for it because you're gonna be heading into your summer, and you're basically, this is like your last time with us. And I want you to get it right before graduation, the 5 perfect weeks again, so that once the summer comes and you show up at your school, you're gonna be like the fastest guy there, the most in shape, and they're gonna be like shocked. They're immediately going to put you up on this pedestal, and then you can like truly make the team, as opposed to them thinking, oh man, we got the wrong kid in here, like that. So I'm going to make sure that your first impression is a great impression. So again, I've set out this entire book deeply, all right? But to talk in detail about the first grade challenge, it's continue with day 14 of our 2-minute 2-ball dribbling challenge for the first graders. See how fast you can go without worrying about mistakes. I believe in yourself. And your movie of the day, of course, our movie of the month is The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh. All right, make sure that you do your 8 ball handling dribbles, and you have about, I think it's 15 seconds each. It's just something really, really quick. So if you're a first grader out there, whether it's Declan, we got Derek, we got Nathaniel, haven't seen that dude in a while. All right, and I think that's all that we have for first graders. I'm not really sure. I mean, we might have more. They come, they go. I don't know. All right. Anyways, that's that. And those are all the challenges of the day. All right. Next up, we have our breakdown. All right. I just finished the breakdown. I'm gonna send it out to everybody right after this, and it's a lot. It takes me like 7 hours every single time. All right, so if you go to our YouTube page, you can see the breakdown. And I figured since we're going out of town this weekend, that you guys could do that while we're gone. And anyone who's going, you should watch it beforehand. And while we're there, we're actually going to go over it as a team. All right, so if you can write it out, I'll have this due by next Tuesday. All right, and then you can get a point. But for the future, I have some big plans for this. I'm good, just so I don't have to work for 8 hours for no reason. I'm going to start crowdsourcing it to you guys, and basically I'm going to whoever posts just like a screenshot clip of any one of the 12 different focuses, positive or negative. You can post as many as you want, but 8 is the max that I will accept. And the first 3 to post 8 different clips. They have to be different. If someone already posts one, it doesn't count. And and it'll be like very obvious on one big page. It'll have like it'll have the video that you go by, and then it'll have like 12 or 24 slots, positive, negative, and you can see which ones have been posted immediately as I add them to our playlist. So the first 8 that you do, they count basically. Okay, and if someone does post more, then you could be second for that one, and you still count as first. But so that's what we'll be doing. It looks like this online. So yeah, you just break it down, and then each of these will highlight eventually. So we have bad communication right here. We have, fast forward. This is a good job of having no turnovers for this particular play. I did try to get it very, very tricky with this one because I added some, as I normally kind of do, but I did it even more so. I added some seemingly bad plays in the good section. Your job is to point out what one good thing happened. Like maybe one person boxed out and everyone else didn't, right? Or I did vice versa. It seemed like a very, very bad play, or a very good play, but then one bad thing happened. It was extremely hard. This is actually a good thing right here. All right, here's a compliment for you guys that will seem like an insult. Okay, you already watched it. Nice. This will seem like an insult, but it is a compliment. Okay, I promise. I promise. I promise. Out of the 12 focuses, I had to get a positive and a negative one. I found the negative ones pretty quickly, and then I found some positive ones. Right. It was so incredibly hard to find any clips for 8 of the 12 positive ones. That's a compliment. That's good. Because you guys really struggled that weekend, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure you struggled. But like, you didn't really struggle because like not one time were all 5 players down in a stance. Not one time for all of those 2 games, for both of those games. Not one time did the little kid group have a person to get back during a shot. Not one single time. It was a fast break for the team every single time. Like the entire time. Not one time did all of us box out. Not one time. Not one single time. All right. And there were times when all of us went for the offense rebounds but one. So I'm not counting that one. But you guys had 8 of the 12 where like I couldn't find anything. And I was scouring those tapes. It was like literally impossible. And that's a good thing. That means all you have to do is do those things. You guys are playing on one leg, basically. You're not even like trying yet. So, and it's all things that you guys are capable of doing that I've seen you do. So we have a ways to go and how good that we're going to get. If it were all perfect and y'all lost by 100, I'd be like, y'all should just quit. You guys did that thing flawlessly and you still suck. All right? No, we are nowhere near it, and you guys are looking decent. All right? So take that to heart. All right, and see it as like, negative, but also a positive. All right, so like, great job. I would say great job in like surviving these games. I don't know how you stayed in it at all. I mean, it's crazy. Like with the patience thing for the small kids, I found 2 times the entire time when you guys were past the ball more than twice. All right. Oh, actually, if you count Derek's one, that was 4 times total. All right. Yeah. So like, without even trying to play basketball, y'all were doing something, all right? Again, not even one time were y'all in help side. Help side, like in the middle. It was always at least 2 people off middle. Always. Sometimes Kiernan got there. Sometimes, I believe, Zach or Jake or Connor got there. Sometimes. All right? So, again, see it as it is. Well, let's figure that stuff out, and we are getting there. If we start adding these easy 12 things to the list, man, we can do something major. All right, let's go with the quote of the day. Quote of the day is, "The greatest prayer is patience," by Buddha. Now, the Buddha, I believe he's the one that changes all the time, but he's always the same one. So they pass it off to a new kid. That'd be strange, man. That'd be a hard life to like lead. You're like 6 years old and they're like, "Hey, you." You're like, "Yes." They're like, "You're God." "I'm God?" "Yeah." "Oh, dang. Okay." And then you just God your whole life. That'd be a strange thing. Oh, no, that's not Buddha. Who is that? That's the Dalai Lama. I'm sorry. I'm way off. Buddha was a guy that everyone liked, and they just made a religion about him. He was not even a god. Buddha's not a god. There you go. That's Buddha. He's just some backpacking dude that was just really cool and really nice. I'm sorry. So, my bad. All you religious fanatics out there, my bad. All right, but yes, the greatest prayer is patience. All right? We have patience as one of our 12 focuses. If you can take your time in life, man, you can receive a lot of things, because in time you shall receive. All right? If you are patient, it's like a superpower. When you're impatient, you make rash decisions. You make harsh moves. You do incorrect things. You go too fast. You go beyond your means. If you're impatient, your impulses are leading you instead of your mind. Impatience is like the root of like basically failure. Your patience is going to allow yourself to be like, oh, I just have to work for 3 years. I got that. Your impatience tells you quit. Your patience tells you, let's run this playthrough until we're open. Your impatience tells you, no, if I pass the ball more than twice, it's going to get turned over. There were 2 plays that I highlighted in our patience section, actually. Okay, and I was going to add these plays whether they were successful shots or not. And let me show you how they finished up real quick, okay? So, going to our patience section, which should be about right here. Perfect. Jeez Louise. All right. These are the negative ones. I love the music. I think I'm so funny and so cool. So I add the violin, but then it comes to the upbeat one next. So here's one patient play. All right, we're gonna run poly on this play. We're gonna take our time and run it. We hand it off. That's 180 poly. Okay, it goes to Jake. Now Jake could just shoot this shot. He could pass to that guy. He could pass to that guy. These guys are actually open. This guy doesn't even know he's open. He should probably like flash to get open. I mean, like he's open. These 2 guys are wide open because they're double teaming Connor. But we don't see that. One pass right here, back door, nice, but whatever. All right. Chris should not be screening that guy. Chris should be staying right here to screen Connor when he comes. All right. And then he comes up to double screen as well. So we're running this play horribly. But still, even though with just 1 or 2 passes, look what happens. Connor catches the ball. He's wide open. He's so open, Connor decides to dribble the ball just to check. And of course he hits it. And then the next time, normally Baylor would shoot this shot. Anytime Baylor sees a light or part of the rim, he chucks it. All right, Baylor did not do that this time. He passed the ball to Derek up top, which I normally would not say that's good, but Derek handled it very, very well. And watch what just happens. No play was ran, just more than 1 pass. So now they're double teaming Derek. That means that our like older, better players right here are going 4 against 3, and they can't leave that guy. Booyah! All right, so just like the 2 successful plays that were patience, we got wide open shots, and you guys drilled them. So be patient. All right, that's the quote of the day. The quote of the day is the greatest prayer is patience. All right, now I gotta speed through the rest of this stuff, but let's go with the trivia real quick. All right, the trivia question for the day. The trivia question for the day is, I typed it in once again, and who came up? It was Larry Legend, Larry Bird. Okay, and Larry Legend is his one nickname. Here's the question. The question is, Larry Bird is known as the Hick from where? That's the question. Larry Bird is known as the Hick from where? Like what place? The Hick from Denver? Maybe. It might be the Hick from Denver. It might be the Hick from Germany. I'm not sure. He's known as the Hick, and this is self-proclaimed. I'm not calling the man a Hick. I mean, I'm not like that. That's not who I am. That's not my style. That's not my style. All right, this man called himself a Hick. All right, but Larry Bird was known as the Hick from anyone out there. The Hick from French Lick. That's the answer. Good job, Connor Rush. Got it. No matter you missed it by a little bit. All right, but Connor Rush gets it, and that's your 4th point for the month. Congrats, Connor. All right. Now to quickly go through the stuff, we got we will be going over this stuff on Thursday before we leave. So it's 3-man weave, and from Indiana, that doesn't even rhyme. Alina, you got first lick as well, but not before Connor did. All right, 3-man weave, 1-on-1 alley, 4-on-3 scramble, and some other stuff. That's what we'll be doing next Tuesday. Then the stuff that we finished up with last week was Buffalo layup drill, which went okay. Points in the pot. Make sure that you guys are focusing on this stuff, especially the flat show off of the handoff. We actually did that well in the game. I noticed that. I contest shots, 0 to 3 seconds down by 3, and then Olympic drill we tried to do. And then stuff that we are doing on this Thursday, we got reverse layups, baseline out of bounds for shots, loose balls, press break walkthrough, which we are planning to do because we will get pressed. All right, we're going to do press break walkthrough, but I'm also going to add a couple of solo plays like hype and like poly. All right, so we can go over that stuff during practice. All right, so that we can prepare for Oakland and Houston coming up here. All right, the picture of the day is C.J. McCollum's really been stepping it up. I love the fact that he's doing well right now because everyone thought that this guy was just a Robin to Batman and Damian Lillard, but he's truly turning out to be a superstar. All right, and that's an awesome thing. So you guys, keep your head up like this guy. He was not supposed to be an NBA superstar. He willed his way to being there. Very proud of him. It's amazing. Checking out the homework. I got John Sanders posting, Kieran and Declan Louth. Great job, Kieran. All right, Rohit Dawes posting, but not showing up to practice. Come on, Rohit, show up, baby. Alina's triple cross repeat. Alina getting better. You're getting lower, too. I noticed that. Great job. That is not ours, wide angle, but okay. That counts as, I guess you're posting something basketball-wise. All right, and then last things last is our story of the day. Is that our last thing? Yeah, that's about it. All right, story of the day. Watch it.
On offense, you should utilize a combination of pick and rolls, jab steps, and post moves that have counters to create a repertoire that is impossible to stop. By practicing enough to react quickly and being patient enough to take what they give you, all that's left is to ask your defender one question. How do you want to lose today?
I love that question. How do you want to lose today? If you have a repertoire of moves that have like different counters to them, we have several in our program. People can't stop you. And that's like all you have to do is pick out a few of them. And two players that have brought this up to me lately. It was Noah Massett and Rohit Dawes. They were like, can I learn some of those cyclical like workouts? And I was like, oh, like the series? And they're like, yeah. So there's like a few of them that we do. We have the hook series. We have the legend series. We have the spin move series. We have the poly series of shots, and it's all things that when you do one thing and they stop it, you immediately go to the next thing. If they stop that, you go to the next thing, and it's like already pre-made moves that can't be stopped after a while. And if they could stop the last one, well then they couldn't stop the first one. And no one's defense is good enough to stop all of them. So figure out those moves. Practice those moves a lot. Those are very important moves. And then when it comes down to it, practice them so much that you don't even have to think about it. And you can patiently wait to see what the defense does to react to them. All right. Last thing is I had just finished the Limitless Hoops website, and I'm super proud of it. I will send everyone the link of it. Everything's not really fixed yet. Like, it's up here. It's I'll send you guys the link in the chat room, okay? That we are all a part of that. That Rohit and Aiden seriously just abused. Don't post 150 messages, please, guys. That's crazy. All right, but yes, on this page you can see all the different teams that I'm gonna have for the league, including our team right here, 50 All Stars. All right, you can go to the detail section to read up all about it. All right, you can see how we're gonna segue there. You can see what the league will entail, how the tournaments will be set up. All right, heck, the snack shack is right here. All right, there's everything included, including every single page for all the teams, like I said. And if you go to, like, let's say the Dragon site or the Gators site, for instance, like the Gators, They have fun games on there. It's like Pac-Man for the Gators. They always like match the actual teams. All right. So yes, have some fun with it. Let me know what you guys think about it. And then we each little thing has like a saying right here, which is cool. All right. But yeah, let me know what you think about it. And yes, put each word in the message. Yeah, that's exactly what they do. They're crazy. Anyways, don't forget, guys. The quote of the day is, "The greatest prayer is patience." The greatest prayer is patience, and I will see y'all soon. Fantastic job lately, guys. Keep working, keep working, keep working. Don't stop now, okay? We had 5 people come to the morning workouts. Man, let's push that number even higher. All right, very proud of you. Proud of you guys. Talk to y'all soon. Peace out.